Hi guys, you're welcome to HafrikPlay, Underground Artist Discovery Show. My name is Rejoice Gordon. On the show today, we have a very special guest, and he goes by the name Rockstar Anpheous.
You know the vibe, you're rocking with the Rockstar right now on HafrikPlay.
Rockstar, stuck in my Grammy drip, ready or not, I'm dashing for 2-6.
My head is got up and they coming right, start. He's saying pastor boy, he's eating church member. She acting all the marionette and power, she's such people. I'm giving it G's. No deceit, I'm raising the yeast.
Yeah.
No defeat, he gets the money,
Okay.
she's beauty, he's the beast. This war for on the strong, no retreat, no surrender. You can't don't give it your odds, they end up to town. It's do or you die, DOA, they were last. So I do my hustle, I'm never ready. Alright.
So your fans are probably wondering, what's his name?
Yeah, my actual legal name is Matthew K. David. That's my legal name.
And where do you come from?
I'm from Liberia, West Africa, representing the African community.
You do.
You already know.
How did the stage name come about?
When I started doing music, I really didn't have an actual name that I'll be represented with. And there was a particular day that I got up and the only word I could hear in my head was Anpheous. So these were the two different words that keep coming to my head. And I try to make research on what the name Anpheous, what it means, and the name Anpheous, what it means. And through my research, I got to know that Anpheous was actually ancient Greek musician and folk, and his music was so good, and his lyrics could charm anyone.
So do you think your lyrics charm people?
Yeah, sure.
You're sure?
I'm confident of that, sure, because I have been on so many occasions and I see the impact that my music has on people. So I actually believe that I'm the modern day artist.
Okay, you do you. How did your music start? Like, some people as they grow, while they're young, they like some of them say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be this, I want to be a singer and stuff. So like, was it from a very young age, or like you just want to join, the crowd to make money? Because these days people just want money.
Not really. My music career started like this. I grew up loving music. Like I'm a real lover of music. So my career started from the fact that I love music and the impact that music has on me. While coming up, I listened to music, and as I listened, I had that passion, I have that driving force in me to also sing the songs that I listen to, and I could feel the impact that music actually had on me. So then my thought was, if actually music can have such an impact on me, and I believe I have the ability to also sing, and I can also make a good impact in people's life with or by means of my music. So I started doing street jams, like street battles and stuff. So that's how I started my music career, my love for music.
So like, as you say, while you were growing, you were listening to these kinds of music and stuff. So what kind of music do you listen to, and like, what's your type of music and all that?
Growing up, I fall in love with rap music, and most especially American rapper, Eminem. I listen to a lot of his songs, and those were my favorite songs. I actually grew up loving rap music, and it was my dream to be a rapper. But then my parents, and most especially my dad, felt that I actually would be a bad person, because most of the children, or most of the kids or youth were coming up who were into the rap game. Most likely they will end up drinking, smoking, and getting into a lot of bad habits. So my parents feared I would probably start to do such if I continue on the path of rap. So my dad asked me to start rapping, but then my love for music still drives in me. So I was like, since I cannot rap, since my parents don't want me to rap, then I think if I can rap, then I can also sing. So I started to practice my singing skill from there. And I would sing on wedding ceremony, sing at beach parties and stuff.
So right now, does your parents listen to your music?
Sure, most especially my dad. He listens to almost all of my songs because I think he wants to see what kind of pop I'm really working on.
Okay. So
Yeah, so he listens to all of my songs. In fact, he asked me to send them to him, every new one.
Okay.
So he's probably going to listen. If I say something that he feels is not good, he's going to, you know what's up. You know what African parents do.
Exactly. So I think that's very, very important, you know. And yeah, I'm glad that your parents do listen to your music. And then now, how about the financial part? You know, you are a very first upcoming artist, as in like the way you are moving in the industry, sharp, 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 like you want to go up there. So please, can you tell us, like, who funds you? Who funds your music and like, because you're a student, right?
Yeah.
That's very good. You're still in school.
You know, this is a question that so many people ask me on a daily basis, but you know, being a student, especially here in China, we're not allowed to work, so
Exactly.
it's really kind of tough. But I believe if you love something, you will actually try all you can to put every sacrifice, every penny you have into it. So with regard to my foundations of my music career, I most time use the money, the royalty that I earn from my music distribution through the distributor. And then, well, most likely my pocket money that I get from my dad, I use almost every penny to sponsor my music game. Because I feel it would be more of a burden if I want my parents to sponsor my musical career and at the same time sponsor my schooling.
I think that's very good. Okay, so when did you release your first album or first song?
First time that I actually entered a professional studio was in 2016, and that was the time that I recorded my first ever song. And it's called I Miss You.
I Miss You.
I Miss You, yeah.
What inspired you? What was the inspiration behind I Miss You?
You know, it was just a title, actually. It was just a title of the song. Yeah, but that was the first time that I actually did a professional studio recording song.
So far, how many albums have you produced? And can you list for us just a few?
Actually, throughout my career, when I released the single in 2016, I just released a few singles between 2016 to 2020, the end of 2020, because when I was back home in Liberia, I didn't have much time because I had to school, and at the same time I was doing like part-time work, so I had not many times, so that's why I did just few songs. But then when I came to China, I reignited that spirit and I released my first ever album called Love Addiction in 2021. That was on March 26, 2021. That was my first ever album, and
Love Addiction.
Love Addiction. Like to be addicted to something.
Oh, like Love Addiction.
Yeah, like I'm addicted to
You're
love. Yeah, like I'm addicted
The
to love.
rockstar is addicted to
Yeah, and then
Okay.
and then afterward I released an EP called Expression.
Expression.
So Love Addiction, Expression.
So are we to express ourselves or what?
Expression of love.
Okay.
Yeah, cause
It's all about love.
it's all about love. Cause most importantly, love is the biggest inspiration behind my music career. Cause like I said, the impact that music had on me, I feel that I could spread such to my fellow human. Yeah, I could give them that positive vibe. I could make change their mood from a bad one to a good one. So all of that comes from love. Yeah. So it's not just about a girlfriend and boyfriend thing.
I don't care. To be honest, as in, like, you seem to be so inspired by love. So, like, are you in love right now? Are you in love?
I'm in love with everyone, all of my fellow humans. So I'm in love.
That's not the answer I'm looking for. You know that, right?
So you want to say I'm in love with you? I'm in love with someone else. I'm in love.
Me, but definitely with someone. Like, you're a rock star. I'm a rock star. Come on.
So I have that kind of agape love. Why?
Okay, so everyone can fit in.
Yeah, everyone, for real.
You're running away, but it's okay. All right, good. Okay, so like, which one is your favorite song?
My favorite song comes from my Love Addiction album, and it's called No Stress.
Love again and no stress.
Yeah, it's like saying love with no stress.
Okay. But is there love without stress now?
You cannot eradicate stress totally, but at least maybe just a little. But my mindset was not to eradicate stress totally, but at least a little. Like, if there's a stress, it should just be a little.
Shawty got me feeling no stress. She take me on from the morning to the night, no rest. She give me everything, no stress.
So the rockstar, what are your future plans on your music career?
Currently, I'm working on an album. I haven't come up with a specific date yet, but I'm gonna keep everyone posted. Yeah, but all of my previous songs are available right now on all music platforms and on HafrikPlay. So you can listen to it or you can download any of my songs from HafrikPlay right now. But currently, I'm working on an album, and there are few collabos, there are few features I'm also getting from fellow artists. But just keep on the alert, because they might be dropping. Yeah, I'm gonna drop them. Yeah, I will just keep you guys posted, and I'm gonna make all of my feature releases available on HafrikPlay. So just keep enjoying the older ones that I have already made available, and for the newest one coming up, I'm gonna keep you guys posted, and you're surely gonna get it in full. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for reaching up to this end with us. So we have come to the end of the show, and thank you so much for being on the show with us today.
Thank you too. Thank you too, Rejoice.
All right.
It's a pleasure being here with you. All right.